Hi everyone, so today I have a first impressions video for you guys on a new brush. This is from Etude House and this is the My Beauty tool, the Brush 121 skin brush for the face. So this is a foundation brush for liquid foundation. So I'm super excited to try this out. Mimi Box did send this to me, so I'm going to test it out. Hopefully it works as wonderfully as I hope. This is a pretty dense brush from the looks of it, so I can definitely see why this would be an amazing brush for liquid foundation. And this does look very reminiscent to the Artis brushes. I have been seeing so many reviews and first impressions on those brushes. They're like all over my subscription feed. I don't know about you, but I have been seeing them all over the place. I'm like a huge fan of them because they are super aesthetically pleasing. They remind me of vintage hairbrushes and I am a collector of vintage hairbrushes. So yes people, I'm all about this life. So I hope that this works really well for me. We shall see. So we are going to test this out right now and then I will give you my final thoughts at the end. Look at this brush, guys. It is super cute. I love that this is gold. Very nice. And this is super lightweight. I know that this kind of looks like this would be a heavier brush, but it's not. And the bristles are super soft and super dense. I think what separates this brush from other brushes that are similar to this is that this has a second attachment. So after you use this for your foundation to smooth it all over, you would then use this kind of sponge applicator to dab your foundation. So I will be using two foundations today. This one seems like it would be a little bit too light for me and this one is way too dark for me right now. So I'm just going to mix the two together. This might work well on me right now, but I want to warm it up just a little bit. So this is the Aqua foundation from Coach & Dough and then this one is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Okay, so I'm going to mix these two foundations together with this little metal tray. This is actually a mason jar cover. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this and there you have it. See, there's so many uses for these things. I'm going to dab my brush into the foundation. And the instructions here, I'm going to read them for you guys. So it says here, apply a small amount of liquid or cream foundation onto the back of your hand, which I did not put this on the back of my hand, but same thing. And then dab with a brush and smooth over face. So use broad strokes to sweep and blend the makeup onto the nose, forehead, cheeks, and chin. And then use the edges of the brush to blend the makeup into hard to reach areas like the corners of the nose, hairline, and around the eyes and mouth. And then after that, you replace the head with the refillable sponge and dab makeup onto your face for smooth all over coverage. So broad strokes for this guy. So I'm going to start right here. I feel like since this brush is so dense, it makes my foundation go a long way. So less is more with this. You don't need a lot of foundation to get a pretty good coverage. Around the nose area. This is like the perfect size, especially around the eye area. It's actually super easy to use. I feel like the amount of foundation that I put down into this metal tray is perfect. I put a half a pump of each foundation and this is perfect for my entire face. This is super great to clean up the edge of your eye, especially if you already apply your eye makeup. What is super great about these bristles is that it doesn't collect a lot of foundation. It actually sits right up top, so it doesn't absorb too much foundation, so you get a lot of coverage. So if you're someone who likes a more heavier coverage, this is a perfect brush for that. Okay, so now I'm going to disattach this brush head. Hopefully this is easy to do. There you go, there's the brush head. Besides the brush just popping out onto the floor, this is super easy to take out. There are little divots on the side, so you just take your nail and boop, it comes right off. So I'm just going to apply the sponge applicator. That was super easy, and then I'm just going to press this onto my skin. I think this helps to collect any excess foundation and just furthermore blends this into your skin so it can look more like second skin. It definitely collected some of my foundation. Not a lot, but some. And the sponge itself is pretty dense as well. I think this would be really great around the nose area because for me, the nose area tends to cake up. Yeah, that's much better. So that's the foundation that it picked up. So any excess foundation that isn't necessary, it just picks it right up and it just blends and pushes the foundation in so your foundation looks like second skin. I am back with the rest of my face and I just thought of something. I'm going to try to use this for my blush, and I'm using a cream blusher today. I feel like a cream blush is perfect since this is so dense, and I know that the Artis brushes, you can do like so many things with those brushes. You can use them for your eyes, your cheeks, you can contour with them, everything. So I'm going to try it out with this blush. This is the Illamasqua cream blusher in Seduce. Okay, so let's try this out. See, it just picks up like the perfect layer of color. So let's try this out. These are kind of intense. Maybe like this. Yeah, so you don't need a lot. I'm gonna blend it out. This blends it rather nice. At first it looked kind of crazy. So yeah, I feel like this would be good for so many things. You may be able to use this for like a cream contour as well because it's tiny enough for that. So yeah, or even a cream highlighter. You can probably do that as well. Like right in the corner here, just apply your cream highlight. Like so. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Okay, so my final thoughts on this product, I absolutely love it. One, I feel like it is super versatile. If you have any products that are either cream or liquid, this would be perfect for. So a liquid foundation or a cream blush or bronzer, this is perfect. And since it is so dense, you only need a little bit of product. So a little bit goes a long way. I also feel like the blendability is perfect. Hopefully it's translated on camera, but it's so tiny so it gets into every nook and cranny, which I love. Even though I love the overall look of this, when I saw brushes like this circulating the beauty community, I wasn't quite sure. I thought that this was kind of a gimmicky thing, but it actually works. And I love the price point of this as well. This is around $13 to $16 depending on where you purchase this from. And I believe the Artis Oval 6 is the one that is most similar to this in the size, and that brush is about $55, so that is pretty steep. So this is super affordable and works just as good. So those are my final thoughts on this product. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.